Hello and welcome to Newstorm. I'm your host Chris with the CHRILLCAST, and today we're going to be covering the Newstorm poll that went out a couple days ago, not this point, and apologies on that. Had some delays, personal issues. How do you do this 2022? Let's get Newstorm started off right. Well, we're already on the wrong foot here, aren't we? What do you all want to hear about? In first place, we had the PS3. Has the C-bomb been taken care of? In second place, we had Switch sales surpass the Wii, what that means. In third place, we had Steam Deck's battery life is not great. In fourth place, we had Phil Spencer wants a ban to affect all of your accounts in gaming. And in last place, we had Xbox Game Pass in 2022. What are my thoughts? All right, let's do this. So this giant article and all the other places released the same kind of article back in 2021 about the aging batteries could turn PS3s, PS4s, and come to find out PS5s into paperweights. There was this battery issue, and it's actually one of the main culprits of why PS4 9.00 was so devastating to so many PlayStation 4 owners. In that, in fact, what it did was it removed the CMOS battery check from DRM and instead updated firmware on the Blu-ray drive and various other things, and ran into a bunch of bricking issues. So there was that. So now the question remains, though, since they've patched out the CMOS battery in the PS4, they patched out the CMOS battery check in the PS5, what are they doing to the PS3, and what exactly are the impacts? If you like how we cover the news, make sure you comment down below and like this video, and make sure you subscribe. It does help. So, the PS3. The system that they were going to remove the PlayStation Network access from the PlayStation Store from back last year at some point, and they've kind of done that a little bit. They've already essentially taken away your ability to purchase things without buying a PlayStation Network card, because you can no longer use your credit card to purchase games on the PS3 and the PS Vita, at least not directly. But have they taken out the CMOS battery check? No. No, they have not. So what does that mean for you guys? I know the explanation's kind of wonky, a little bit technical, but basically, the CMOS battery won't affect you unless Sony removes PlayStation Network from the PS3 all the way down to the PlayStation Network clock server. And based on some Reddit threads I was reading, shout out to the great users on the PlayStation subreddit. No, you don't need to be concerned about that necessarily, and I'll tell you why. While Sony would love to remove the backend that runs the store, runs the PlayStation networking features, the PlayStation systems as a whole pretty much rely upon the same clock server. So long as an old PlayStation console can access the clock server online, that CMOS battery doesn't necessarily matter. It's only when the clock server is down, or if you want to play your console offline, that the CMOS battery is taken into effect. Basically, if that CMOS battery is not consistently upping the clock, changing the time with accuracy towards real time, then the DRM check will fail. So if the CMOS battery is done and you don't have access to PlayStation Network, then your digital games on the PS3 will not work or pass the DRM check. Essentially, that's where we're at. So as long as PlayStation continues to make consoles that have a clock server, it costs them nothing to keep the PlayStation 3 connected to the clock server. So as far as failing the DRM check because the CMOS battery is dead, wouldn't count on it anytime soon. But what you can do is preemptively change out that CMOS battery, or if you know that it's dead, change it out for that reason on its own. So it's not as dire as we once thought. And on the PS3, even if you did lose PlayStation Network access and your CMOS battery was dead, you could still play physical games on the console. Unlike the PlayStation 4, where you lose all access to playing games with a dead CMOS battery and no access to the PlayStation Network clock. So that's all it does. The CMOS battery essentially for the PS3, it just validates that the time server is accurate in regards to your PlayStation's internal clock. And if your internal clock is, dysfunctional, your CMOS battery is dead, then as long as it can connect to the PlayStation server to see the clock, then you're good to go, and DRM will pass. So I think that's good news. I do wish that Sony would address the PS3 CMOS battery C-bomb issue, but it sounds like, based on everything I've read, this is not an issue for quite some time from now. And if that were to become the case, the hacking scene for the PS3 keeps getting better and better and better every day. And hopefully at some point in the future, the average user will be able to join the hacking scene for the PS3 and get their PS3 working in case it is failed due to something like this. But like I've said before, an official update from Sony would be nice, so long as it doesn't cause the same amount of issues as the PlayStation 4 9.00 update did. And then we'd all be much happier. So Sony, fix the PS3, get the CMOS battery out of the DRM checks, and allow us to play our physical and digital games well into the future, past when this battery would die, past when the PSN clock servers go down in the future. Anyways, if you like how we cover the news, make sure you comment down below, like this video, and please remember to subscribe. I will see you all on the next one. Bye, guys.